What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Keep It Cooler podcast. I am so happy to be talking about the freaking Toronto Blue Jays right now because the series is tied. ALCS series is tied 2-2. Let me do my proper intro now. Welcome back to the Keep It Cooler podcast. My name is Jacqueline. This is episode number 81. I have a lot of energy right now to talk about the Toronto Blue Jays because of what we just witnessed. I'm filming this just, not even an hour after Game 4. I filmed this morning my Game 3 recap, a little bit of a prep for Game 4, what to expect. I predicted a vintage Max Scherzer evening, and my prediction was correct. I said it's oh, my light just fell. See, vibes are too high right now. Let me just fix my lighting over here. Vibes are too damn high. I predicted a Mad Max vintage evening and I was right. I love being right. I'm right when I'm positive, and that is what people need to learn. Be positive, because I am positive about my Toronto Blue Jays. People calling me crazy. People telling me the series is over, that we're going to get swept. Well, it's a new series now, baby. It's 2-2. Max Scherzer. What a night. What a night. So to begin, Blue Jays won this game 8-2 in Seattle. Vibes are high. I felt good going into this game. I felt like Max Scherzer was ready. He had a rough ending to the regular season. As we know, he was not a starter in the ALDS. He wasn't on the roster even. So there were concerns about Max Scherzer starting. Right? Everyone had concerns, as you should have concerns about what we saw, 100%. But I felt like we were going to see vintage Max Scherzer. I did. I felt it. I felt like we were going to see the psycho come alive, right? 2-time World Series champion, 3-time Cy Young winner, 8-time All-Star. He's been here, and he's won and he's lost in every scenario. In every single round, in the wild card, in the ALCS or NLCS, in the DS, and in the World Series. He's lost and he's won. He knows what to do. He knows what you need to do, and that's exactly what we saw tonight. Max Scherzer putting on a freaking show. You would never think this guy is 41 years old and on the brink of retirement, likely. You would think this guy is 30 years old in his prime still. Scherzer went over 5 innings, and I'm going to get to how he was almost taken out earlier. Allowed just 3 hits and 2 earned runs. Fantastic stuff. Honestly, better than I thought. I said vintage Scherzer, but I didn't know that would mean only 3 hits. I really did not. And I think it was right before the 5th. I can't remember now. Honestly, I'm freaking wired. I have notes. I was taking notes. Don't worry. I'm still prepared for this. But John Schneider was thinking about taking Scherzer out. He was up to 70-something, 79 pitches maybe, something like that. And he wanted to take Scherzer out. And Scherzer is like, no way. No way. There's the clip going around viral about him pretty much telling Schneider, like, get the hell out of my face. He didn't say it like that. He did swear, I believe. I'm not exactly sure what he said. The lip readers, please comment down below what exactly he said. But pretty much, to paraphrase it, he pretty much told John Schneider, no way am I getting out of this game. I'm staying. And because Max Scherzer is Max Scherzer, the manager will be like, okay. Right? John Schneider respects Scherzer. If this was someone like a Louis Varland being like, hell no, you're bench, buddy. You have not earned the right to do this. But Max Scherzer is Max frickin' Scherzer. He gets to say that. And he also knows himself better than anyone else, right? Scherzer wants to win. No one wants to win more than Max Scherzer. So John Schneider's like, all right, you gotta stay. And then he allowed a walk a little bit afterwards. And then he got out, which was the right thing to do. It was perfect timing. Scherzer agreed with it as well. But no one wants to win the World Series or anything more than Max Scherzer. I don't think there's an athlete, actually, in the world right now who is as competitive and is as crazy when it comes to winning. The only person I can compare Max Scherzer to, honestly, is Tom Brady. Right? Tom Brady, the greatest football player of all time. He was a psycho out there. All he wanted to do was win, right? We know the off-field stuff he did, the on-field stuff he did, how insane he was when it came to every single thing in his life. We know what he did to become the greatest winner and to become the greatest player. And that is what we see from Scherzer. No one wants this more than Max frickin' Scherzer. The 41-year-old wants another World Series. That's why he came to Toronto. He came here in this offseason because he knows what this team can do, and he knows that these are the guys that can win a damn World Series, and that's exactly what Max Scherzer wants to do, and that's what we're going to do. Vintage Scherzer came alive tonight because he wants a World Series more than anyone in the frickin' world. No one wants a championship more than this guy. So I'm fired up. I'm fired up watching Max Scherzer. I think everyone is. I think everyone is fired up watching the psycho that Max Scherzer is. Everyone knows that. He's a lunatic. John Schneider even said he was scared. He's scared to go up to Scherzer to be like, buddy, I think it's time to get out. Because if he's not ready, he's telling you. He's like, no freaking way am I getting out. So vintage stuff from Scherzer. Vintage stuff. No one wants to win more than him. Other than our boy Scherzer, we got to talk about the defense of this team. Addison Barger was named as an outfielder today. He's been playing a lot of third base, which has been really great for the most part. But Santander is out of the lineup. He will not be seen at all this season. Injury stuff. I'm not shocked. And honestly, I think it's better for this team to not see Santander on the field right now. There's too many ifs and buts, and we don't know what's going on with him too much, and he's not a good outfielder, and his at-bats are okay, but not necessarily what we need right now. So that's a whole other thing that we're not seeing Santander the rest of the season. It makes sense. You don't want to keep him in if he's not fully healthy. You can't do that in crunch time like this. So anyway, so things are now a little bit different in the outfield, and we had Barger in the outfield. And Barger even said that he was nervous because he has not played in the outfield in a long time. I think it's been over a month since he's been in the outfield. And he wanted to take some more, pop flies, and he needed more practice. He felt like he didn't get enough practice, but he still had to go in and do it. And he was freaking fantastic. 2 big moments from Barger. We had one with a beautiful hit to Barger, and he made one of the nicest throws you'll see to third to get the runner out. To get the runner out at third base. It looked like an easy trip to third, but no, Barger with the cannon of arm, right? We've seen it. We know how strong Barger is, right? We know he has all the mechanics. He can hit crazy arm, everything, but you don't always know how it's going to work in a game. And we saw it. Stunning throw to third to get the man out to end the inning. And we also saw a beautiful diving catch to save Louis Varland and to end the inning. Louis Varland only threw a couple pitches in the one inning he played in. And that looked like it would be an easy double. But Barger said, I'm diving. I'm flying for this catch to end the inning. I'm sure Varland tipped his cap off to Barger. Thanks, man. Thank you for doing that. Stunning stuff. And also Vladdy, man, he is so alert of everything. At one point in the game, he told Scherzer to cover his mouth with his glove because I'm not 100% sure what was going on, but I can't remember who it was, player on first base, Seattle Mariner, got on first, and was relaying the pitches to the batter. Told him what Scherzer was about to throw because of, stuff he was saying, whatever. Vladdy said, Scherzer, be careful. He knows what's going on. He's telling the batter, be careful. Awesome stuff from Vladdy, right? High IQ stuff, right? That's a baseball player that you want. It's a 14-year, $500 million guy that you want. He sees everything. Another great job by Vladdy and Scherzer was the pickoff at first. The pickoff at first, you don't see it a lot. You don't see a pickoff at first, but nope. One of the players, I can't remember who, blanking right now, was off a little bit too far on first. And Scherzer, bam, throws it to Vladdy, out. Stunning stuff. Great play. High IQ from both guys. Scherzer knowing to throw that. Vladdy knowing to get into position, putting his glove down, getting the out. High IQ stuff right there. Now we got to talk about the hitting. The hitting, baby. So Vladdy, man, another home run tonight. He is now the franchise record holder for postseason home runs with 5. He has passed Jose Bautista, who originally had 4. Vladdy has 5 home runs in a single postseason so far, currently holds the record. He already has records on this freaking team, man. Vladdy, 26-year-old, holds the record right now against Bautista, who is considered to be the greatest Blue Jay of all time, at least top 3, top 5. Vladdy has taken that. And a beautiful homer from Vladdy as well. Back-to-back nights. Not only was Vladdy hitting homers, but so was our ninth batter, Andres Gimenez. Once again, if you listen to my episode that I came out with this morning, I'm filming this after the game, by the way, and I had an episode that literally just came out today, this afternoon. This episode I think is going to go out tomorrow morning. I'm not going to put it out at midnight because it's 12:15 in the morning. Okay, I'm exhausted. I am exhausted, but I'm like, I gotta get this out now. I need the full emotions, the real reactions. This episode will be coming out tomorrow morning, I believe. So just stay tuned for that. Anyways, Gimenez yesterday, 2-run homer, started the game off hot for everybody. Ernie got onto second, home run, stunning stuff. Tonight we had IKF batting 8th. Ernie was 7th, IKF at 8 instead of Ernie. Gimenez, once again, baby, a 2-run homer. Andres Gimenez. If you would have told me Andres Gimenez would have back-to-back nights of home runs, 2-run homers, I'd tell you you're freaking crazy. But nope, that's what the bottom of this lineup does, right? IKF, great game tonight. Ernie Clement, Gimenez, this bottom of the lineup can do everything. Straw came in as a runner, had a beautiful run to score. Miles Straw is the fastest freaking player in the MLB. I love Miles Straw. I love him. I love Miles Straw. It's hard not to. But the bottom of this lineup, they know what they're doing. They know what they're freaking doing. Right? They're clutch. Bottom of the lineup, other teams aren't like this. It's not normal to be so faithful and hopeful of the bottom of the lineup on teams. But we are. Right? There's no player where I'm like, shoot, like, game's over. Bottom of the ninth, down by 1 run. Oh, it's over. Nope. And we saw Heineman do it a month or 2 ago. Win the game for us. Right? Anyone can do it. Everyone contributes. And that is what we saw once again tonight. Once again. From everyone. Everyone doing something. Every single person. Here, I'm going to go look at the full stats. Just to give a better idea of the 8-2 victory from everybody. So yeah, obviously Scherzer, fantastic stuff. So now from our batter, Springer with a hit and a run, RBI. Lucas, 1 hit and 1 run. Guerrero, 2 hits, including the homer and a run, and an RBI as well. Kirky didn't do anything, but he walked. So could have been better, but great job as a catcher. Great job as a catcher. We love to see it. Varsho, no hits or runs. But got an RBI because he got walked with the bases loaded. So, great job, Varsho, not swinging at garbage. Getting a walk for a run is awesome stuff. And that's clutch in its own. That's clutch. So, I don't consider this a hitless game for Varsho. That is clutch. Erndog, 2 hits. Ernie Clement, man. If you told me Ernie Clement would be a freaking killer in the postseason, I'd say, also, if you told me this a year ago, I'd be like, what are you talking about? The minor league guy? Crazy stuff. Barger had a huge hit. Obviously had a great defensive evening as well. Kiner Falefa, man. 2 hits, baby. 2 runs. You gotta love it. And then Gimenez, right? 2 hits, 4 RBIs with the home run. Awesome stuff. We ended the night with 11 hits. Obviously not as many as last night, but we'll take it. And then going into pitching. So obviously I talked about Scherzer already. Then we go into the bullpen. Mason Fluharty allowed a hit. Varland was sweet. Obviously he kind of got saved as well from Barger, but Varland threw some sweet stuff. Jeff Hoffman. Everyone is always doubting Hoffman except me. I'm never doubting Jeff Hoffman. I always say, you know what? He's gonna get it. He's going to get it done. He's going to get it done. And Jeff Hoffman, he's going to be clutch. So we saw some clutch stuff from him tonight. Fantastic stuff. And then to end off the game, Sir Anthony Dominguez as our closer. Great stuff. Allowed a hit, but great stuff. Ended this game nicely. Very, very nicely. So shout out to the whole team. Right? They were playing like a World Series team. This is a World Series team. This team can win it all. Like, people are not... If you're not realizing this, then you are not watching baseball. We have never seen a Blue Jays team look this good since, I don't know, the 90s. Since before most of us were alive. The 2015-16 teams were not this good. Not in the slightest. This team is special. More on this game. Let's talk about the Mariners this time. Cal Raleigh, best hitter in baseball. 0 for 3. 0 for 3, baby. You gotta love it. Josh Naylor, however, is good. We knew that going in. I remember before the trade deadline, there were some talks about wanting Naylor, and I wanted him because he's a great guy. He's such a great guy. Back in the regular season, Miles Straw had a bit of an ankle injury in the outfield while we were playing Naylor when he was on the Diamondbacks before he got traded. And Naylor asked the ump for time, and he went to check on Straw to make sure he was okay because they're buddies. Naylor's a cool dude, born in Mississauga, Canadian guy, reps Canada nicely. It's hard not to root for him. Obviously, I'm not cheering for him right now, but he's a great guy, and I would love for the Jays to have him. You know, it just sucks that we're playing against him. You know, Naylor he had 3 hits with a home run tonight. He was the only one doing something. Tonight. Only guy. So, you know what? Shout out Naylor for just being great. I hope he's not great the rest of the series. Hopefully we can stop him, understand him a little bit more. But Naylor's awesome, and it sucks that we're playing against him. You know, it's too bad, but it's always cool to see a Canadian guy ball out like that, you know, and also someone who just seems like a really, really good dude and who's friends with a lot of these guys too. So, you know, I'm happy to see him do well. I just don't want him to win. Don't win the World Series. Don't win this series. It's for us. It's for the freaking Toronto Blue Jays. But, yeah, man, it's, Canadians are proud of him. We're proud. We can be proud. Just, we're not cheering for him. We're cheering for our guys, okay? We're cheering for our Blue Jays. The fans there were great tonight. Watching on TV, you heard the Blue Jays chants. The vibes were so high. Better than last night, honestly. I don't know what it was. More Jays fans, maybe. Vibes were just higher. Vibes were just better tonight. Obviously, last night was great with Bieber and everyone doing something. Same thing again tonight. Scherzer, vintage, crazy, psychopath, viral clips going around. It's awesome. It's so fun. It's so fun when your team is winning. It's fun. So now we have tomorrow night. Earlier night. I think it's a 6 o'clock game or so around that time, which I like. It's not going to end at midnight. You know, I like that. I like that a lot. We have Gausman starting. I'm ready. I'm confident once again. We also know we're for sure going back to Rogers Center, which is awesome. Home field advantage is a beautiful thing. And I know the Jays didn't really use that to their advantage in the first 2 games of the series, but we used it big time against the Yankees and all of the regular season, right? I've been to 9 games and I saw 9 wins, right? I know the home field advantage. I know that they feed off of the energy. So I'm really happy to know that we are for sure going back to Rogers Center. Hoping we get the win tomorrow night. The boys got to keep on hitting. Also, we saw it tonight. Get those runs in. Get guys in who are in scoring position. Pitching has to be top notch once again. Gausman, I believe in Gausman that he's gonna get it done. He's our ace. He's our ace. He knows what he's doing. He's rested. He's ready. I'm feeling the excitement. I'm feeling not nervous. Like I didn't feel nervous too much today. I just felt excited. It's playoff baseball. It's October baseball. You know, it's such a privilege to be nervous and excited about your team in October, right? We are so close to the World Series. We are 2 games away from going to the World Series. 2 games. It's exciting time. It's a really exciting time. Everyone's repping their Jays stuff. You know, I was repping a crew neck all day today I was repping this postseason hat, actually. I'm not wearing it right now, but I got this year. This one, though, this one's from 2016, I believe, and then I have one behind me from 2015. I'm loving this hat. I was repping it. It's beautiful. And I got this before I knew that they're going to be... So if you're listening to this, I'm showing the navy and the light blue hat that they were wearing in tonight's game and last night's game. I got this hat not knowing that they were going to switch up their jerseys and their caps because they were doing the blue with the white and the blue panels on the hat. Switched it up to this, and I'm loving it. I got this early. Well, I got this like right before, pretty much. But anyways, I got this. Vibes are high. Let's continue it. Just gonna do it on tonight's episode. I filmed this morning. I'm filming now. This is gonna be going up tomorrow morning. Thank you all for watching. Go Jays, go! Excited to recap Gausman's game 5. Excited to recap that. Thanks for watching Game 4 recap, and I will see you guys next time. Go Jays, go! Peace.